Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, lovers of freedom. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I welcome every one of you to this emergency space tonight. Unannounced space, and I know a lot of you may be surprised. I have come to brief Biafrans on the progress we are making to make sure the enemy does not leave, to tell the story of how they have killed, mastermind the butchering of our people in Biafra land. We are fighting spiritually, physically, and otherwise. So my fellow Biafran, I have just come to share story, very briefly, of what is going on with the caliphate and those who say that Biafrans cannot leave. Those who say that Biafra will not come. Over their dead body, they will all die and Biafra will come. I want you people to understand this evening that the criminal in Aso Rock, the drug lord in Aso Rock, is now a walking corpse. When I was responding to one idiot the other day, I told them that Yorubas, prominent so-called Yorubas, have always getting killed by the Nigeria state. Either they died in prison or they killed them by injection or they assassinate them on their way to somewhere. It has always been like that in the history. The only difference is that this particular drug lord called Tinubu is not a Yoruba man. I have said this several times, and I have waited for them to challenge that particular claim. He is from Guinea. He came to Nigeria because Nigeria was then a safe haven for criminals, just like it is today, even worse. Tinubu was pushing drugs for Ibrahim Babangida. He was one of the cartel that the Nigeria army then used. You know, they used a lot of people that made money in those days. They were all into drugs. Babangida was the head of the cartel. So when you carry drug to Murtala Mohammed Airport, you have a cover-up by those at the airport. Once it comes from the military, Supreme Council of the military, whatever they call it then, nobody checks you. Their connection, the cartel connection, run across entire Africa to Europe, Asia, America. And so they were highly connected. So Tinubu was one of those that were used by the military administrators to push drugs. They manipulated their way to make him a Nigerian. They made sure they sponsored him. With their power, he became a Lagosian. From Lagosian, he became the governor. Every step of the way has been with impunity. Tinubu life is example of impunity. And then what he did was to begin to empower people that are around him. So nobody asked questions. He began to fix them. And whenever he empowers you, you owe him a duty. The duty is never to betray. So he used the opportunity to empower the people. I don't know whether it's an empowerment, of course, it's a corruption empowerment. Give people that doesn't merit positions without merit. Just like you see this criminal Akoya Musioluoma in Lagos. These are the kind of people they ran away because they know he was their drug bed. It was the drug bed of many military personnel then. And he ran to exile. He said he doesn't believe in Nigeria. Everybody saw the news. Anyway, I am not here to tell this story. What I'm here to inform Biafrans and those who love us is that those, the oppressors, the killers, those who are butchering our people, thinking that they have power, they are going down. As I'm talking to you today, they have injected the idiot, and he can no longer walk. I raised the alarm. People thought I was joking. You know, of course, Biafran knows I doesn't joke when it comes to information like that. They poisoned the idiot. Because I also exposed the coup. They wanted to kill him. They wanted to kill many prominent men. And you know what? I exposed them. And because of that, those plotting the coup re-strategize and change their plan. The reason I will continue to bust them, because the time that kind of thing can happen is not yet. We control what happens in Nigeria. We will push them and show them where to fall. So I have come this evening with an emergency information so that the coup plotters and the enemies, those enemies surrounding the criminal, the drug lord, will see how to revive him. And I doubt if they will revive him. You can imagine where the wife is the one controlling Aso Rock. The wife is the one telling who is going to come there and who is not going to come there. And she thinks that those people that they are surrounding themselves in their place there, they are happy. Nobody is happy with the woman. The reason I'm mentioning this today is so that I will scatter this plan, and the next plan I will not, because I know before they will regain themselves, re-strategize again, it will take time. I want everything they are going to do, let it be on October, from October, not now. So the woman called Remi Tinubu, is that her name? What is the name even? When somebody comes in, you can tell me. The wife of this drug lord is the one controlling the presidency. And none of the Northerners are happy with her. Of course, they will not tell them. Shetima is not happy. The caliphate is not happy because the woman is controlling what is happening in Nigeria today. So they decided to call it a day and decided to bar the idiot and poison him, took him a very good injection. Today, he is lying very critically ill. And I challenge them. If they say that what I'm saying is lie, let Tinubu make video. Let them come on national television and call Tinubu, even on the phone. Let the stupid Nigerians hear him. He can't talk. And all of a sudden, they release a statement. Umokoko, they release statement. They say Tinubu can no longer go to, what is it called? They say the Minister of Foreign Affairs to now represent President Tinubu at US Africa Summit. Complete rubbish. And then they went ahead to say Vice President Kashim Shettima, who was originally scheduled to represent the president, was unable to make the trip following a technical fault. Which technical fault? With his aircraft, forcing him to make a detour to the device of the presidential air fleet. Now, if the flight of the terrorist Shettima has a fault, which flight is the Minister of Foreign Affairs going to use to go to the same journey? Does he have a UFO? Is he going to use UFO? If actually that the terrorist Boko Haram Shettima was scheduled to go to that place, even if the plane developed fault, he will go with the same plane that this minister is going to use to go to that place. And I tell you, there is a technical fault in the plane. Government of lies, propaganda. But this time around, I am here to punch all the tires. We will not give you people breathing space. So I want the whole world to know that this man in Aso Rock cannot survive. I'm telling you, because the poison they gave him was a very strong one. And he's very weak. He can't do anything. Who knows whether he don't buy safe? I will still bring the news if it happens. Believe me, I will be the first person that will announce it. Because Bible, which I believe, told us, suffer the witch and wizard not to live. These people are worse than witches and wizards. That's why we'll continue to pray to our God to make sure all of them die either by this poison that they have injected him or by the natural call, which is very close to him. You can't kill Biafrans and expect to enjoy peace. It's not possible. We follow you spiritually, physically, and otherwise. And today, I am more closer to you in Aso Rock than you can ever be to me. That is the information. My fellow Biafran, like you all know, I did not, plan to be on the space today, but just this information to those gullible Nigeria internet fraudsters who were hoping that this drug baron has come to give them more safe haven to continue to commit crime internationally. And those who think that the drug lord has come to kill the entire Igbo nation and Biafra, and to punish all the people that believe in Biafra. And the caliphate is they are going to use him as a Yoruba man, because you know how they do. They like to use tribe against tribe. So now it is a Yoruba man, so let them use him very well. Unfortunately, the wife is the one controlling everything in Aso Rock. Aso Rock doesn't even exist as it is today. Shetima don't want to go to this particular meeting because this man will die, and when he come back, the military will take over. You don't know what is going on. He don't want to go. He don't want to go to that particular meeting. You know what happened to this idiot called Gowon? Was it Gowon? He was somewhere in Ghana. Was it Gowon? Then coup. Before somebody came to him while he was in is it African Summit or whatever. He was there. They were announcing, came to him to tell him that there is coup in Nigeria. Overthrew the idiot while he was away. And then this man, now, when he know that this Chief Tinubu, the drug lord now is completely down. When I'm saying that, I'm saying this thing with authority. Like this Lotus who is here giving a thumb down. You know, these are the people who, every time we are on space, they come here. If you give them mic, they don't talk. They lock their profile, and all they do is to stay and listen. And of course, they are learning a lot. So Shetima don't want to travel, because if he travel, Tinubu may die any moment. And then if he dies, then if he in that place, he doesn't know what is going to happen. So as the vice president that is positioning himself now to become the president, we will sit by the corner. My own is that let him not die yet. No, he can't die. He can't die. Let him not die until October. So those people that are in Aso Rock, if you know whatever you are going to do to sustain him with drugs, whatever you will do to sustain him till October, do it. Do it. Otherwise, he's not going to survive in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to open for question, and let your question, be connected to this particular topic today. The coup plotters that have poisoned official bat. And our own wish is that it is too early, because we have a template we are following. It is too early. It is too early for us. Let it be October. Everything you have to do it. Like we have prayer committee that are praying for Gowon not to die till December. The same thing. This man must live till October. So prayer. We need another team to pray for this man to stay alive till October. He can't die now. I know what I'm saying. All right. I don't know if the media team, they are here. They don't know that I'm coming live. Success, over to you.
Thank you. Good evening, Prime Minister, and good evening, fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, spacing from all around the world. In this emergency uh, space message on X brought to us by our amiable Prime Minister, Honorable Simon Ekpa. And I want to say something concerning his closely to end speech of who was aware why coup was happening in Nigeria, and that is the late General Muhammad Buhari. Idiabo was in Nigeria, and all of the Buhari traveled out first. Idiabo, sorry, Idiabo traveled out first, then followed by Buhari. Then it was easy for them to organize the the shenanigan they called coup in 1984, something so. So before the Idiabo, who was the real president, because Buhari was a CDO one, recognize what is going on, he has been overthrown, and the idiot Buhari, because his brother took over General Ibrahim Badamosi Babangida, IBB. Then I'm sorry to say this, our sister Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was part of the drug cartels of Ibrahim Badamosi Babangida, who releases Tinubu whenever he comes from America or wherever with the drugs to Nigeria. It is our sister Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Very, very clear. It is very, very pathetic that we are involved. And this time around, we are here to correct this very distance. Prime Minister, please, I will admonish you, and I will also join in prayer not to see Tinubu died at his early administration or whatever they call it in the zoo until October. And our prayer team should be eager to make sure they pray ceaselessly to keep Buhari and to keep Tinubu and Gowon alive until October. They will see things that they've never seen before. So this one they are doing is just a drama. So thank you very much, Prime Minister. I will be bringing in people, and their anchor to their questions will be on this very topic. Nobody, I think Raf, I'm starting Raf Ajare here, please. Prime Minister, you can as well bring him in as my co-host, part of the co-host, so that he can also assist me in this very huge assignment. Thank you very much. I will be accepting microphones now, and you go straight to your questions and ask the Prime Minister a very tough question regarding the future of Nigeria if eventually it is true that Tinubu goes down. So it is part of the game, and this is why we are here. So, first of all, I will go to Benjamin. Benjamin,
Hello.
please unmute yourself, go through the questions, and ask the Prime Minister a very deep and sensitive
Good
questions.
evening.
Thank you very much.
Good evening.
I can hear you loud and clear. You can go ahead.
Okay. Prime Minister, good evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening. So my name is Chijoke Divine, and I'm from Anambra State, but I'm currently at Edo State Ekuma. I've been following the Prime Minister for over 2 years now. I guess so. Since when I settled down and researched on the civil war and everything. I'm young, sha. I'm just 70 years. I've been following him since. I've been following all the updates that I have been doing, everything. I've been following him since. I just wanted to have the time with him because there's so many things I want to say, so many important things I want to talk with him. So I just come live and I just feel I should talk. Sir, I've been doing a great work. Like seriously, I've been trying to speak with you about something very important. I've been going live, I've been engaging, I've been I've been making sure that I've been adhering to whatever you've been saying because I believe in you, sir. Because it's very hard in my particular location because in where I currently stay, nobody even know anything people. They
All
none
right,
of them none of
Benjamin.
them none of
Is
them
anybody
want.
hearing Benjamin?
Sir, please, can I continue?
Are you hearing me, Benjamin?
Sir, please, can I continue?
Go ahead with your questions, please. Your questions. You are 17 years, you understand, and we are fighting this for you because you still have a very lengthy
See,
days to
sir,
live in. Therefore, so
sir,
go.
there is I'm studying hard. It's just still because of the Biafra. Because I believe that one day I will work for the Biafra. Because nobody ever told me anything about Biafra. I went to do research. What I'm trying to say that this thing, I'm not coming here to ask question or anything. I'm just coming here to say something that I've been trying to say for years. I've been trying to say for years. I'm I just what I'm just trying to say, please let this anybody that is trying to speak, let everybody be talking about Biafra. Let's do a evangelism team because nobody because we feel you people feel that because people are there, you people feel that many people know about Biafra. Sir, please, I can boldly tell you that nobody know because they think Biafra is long dead. But it's
Calm
still
down,
I
calm down.
what I what
Hold it, brother Benjamin, hold it. Thank you very much. We see your zeal is full with power. If you are able to know about Biafra at 17, don't ever think that there's nobody. If you at your age can have this passion and hunger, you can imagine that there are so many uncountable that are already aware. It is good that you have this passion, and there are so many things in your mind to bring as a PM. Eh? So what you would do is just
yes.
calm down. You have not asked any question. You need to ask a question, just one, a very reasonable one. We are still going to give you time to ask that question. One very pertinent question, that thing that drew you to the prime minister. What is it that you have learned that have given you that fire and passion? Ask that question. That question that you need an answer to that will keep your fire burning even the more, and that will benefit other 70-year-olds like you. Ask that question now, and don't just go about, thinking that there is nobody that knows. A lot of people knows just the way you know. Just ask that question now. You have 60 seconds. Please go ahead.
Okay, sir. So I want to ask the prime minister why is like he's always like why is like how would I put it now? Is focused on the goal. That is like what made him so like how would I put it now? What him that goal to achieve it, which all of us we want to go to that promised land. What I'm trying to ask, if you can understand me, what is giving him that passion, that
Yes,
goal to pursue it?
yes. Thank you very much, Divine. I see, just like the deputy minister have said, I see the passion and zeal in you. What give me the
Yes, sir.
passion? What give me the passion to remain focused is because of people like you.
Yes, sir.
I want you people to have future. I want you people to have a country where you will not be discriminated. I want you to
Yes,
have a
sir.
country where you can attain your potential, where you can aspire to be whatever you want to be in life. I want you
Yes,
to
sir.
have a country that as you're struggling to go to university, you will go and study, and your certificate, your experience, your gift from God will fetch you a place that you deserve to serve, and also to
Yes, sir.
make impact in the society. That is the reason that I remain very, very focused, because I do not want our unborn children, your own children that is coming maybe in the next 10 years or 20 years, I do not want them to go through what we went through.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that in the West, the Western world,
Yes.
when people gather, black from Niger area gather, they will be calling themselves Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie. You know what Jackie? You know
Yeah.
the animal called Jackie, right?
Yeah.
That is what they used to describe themselves. You are describing somebody who is a black, who is an African, or from the Niger area, you will say, that person is Jackie now. You will
Yeah.
be describing your own fellow human being as Jackie. To
Yeah.
I know everybody, some of you in Europe, do you know what I'm saying? Raphael, do you do the something in Italy?
My PM, Jackie is even an understatement.
All right. All right. So, but this is what they are using to, express themselves, describe themselves.
Describe us.
Jackie.
Describe them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have a generation that will be addressing themselves as Jackie.
Yes.
So I remain very, very focused to make sure that this dream come to reality.
Yeah.
And I know what I have passed through in Nigeria hand. So I am like a live witness of what Nigeria is. I have seen the in and out of Nigeria. I served Nigeria, so I know more than many people who never served Nigeria, who only the policies and the negligence and neglect of Nigeria is what they are suffering. But I am a victim of Nigeria, both a victim of the terrorist brutality. I have been a victim of the police.
Yeah.
In my own case, those police, all of them died mysteriously, because not everybody you will touch and you remain the same. Every person that participated in that crime against me, all of them died.
Yeah.
All of them from A to Z died. So what we are doing here, we must remain focused to be able to achieve our goal. That is why when you hear some people telling you, oh, you are not in Nigeria, they are the people who doesn't love you. They tell you they remind you how somebody was fighting in his land. If Nigeria give us enabling environment to compete with them, all of us will be in Nigeria fighting them, right?
Yeah.
If they give us enabling environment, say, okay, come and try your popularity. Human rights will be there. You will not be killed. You will not be assassinated. Come and express yourself, and they put it in practice. All of us will be there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did it. It was because of the movement that was following him. Any state he go, you will see millions of people gathering. They feel threatened. So if they give us enabling environment and tell us to come and agitate for Biafra, we will be there competing with them. And the whole world will see the crowd and millions of Biafrans that will be pulling to the street. Unlike when you go to other parts of the world, you see where they call protest, the entire nation come out to the street and occupy it, because they give them the enabling environment for that. But in Nigeria, no. Once you do, they kill you. And when they want to kill you, when they find you and they don't see you, they will begin to threaten you. Oh, come to Nigeria now. Come and show your power. Come and show your power. How do you go to Nigeria? Deal with the people in Nigeria already. We have people in Nigeria who are there. So now, what they don't understand is also we are in a period we call a global village. During the time of all those people that were fighting for the freedom in their country, one is that they have enabling environment. The country did not kill them, so they have to stay there and they live there before they start this freedom fighting. In our own era, we are in a modern generation where we are in a world called the global village, where technology has made it possible that we can be anywhere in the world at all the time and at any time without having to travel to that place physically. That is what they don't understand. And we who are in this modern age understand this thing better than them. So we are making use of what technology innovation has to offer to the world. We understand what is a global village. They don't understand what is a global village. And Obasanjo actually described Biafrans using these particular references, that we see the world as our village, while other people see their own village as their village. You understand? But not only that. So we embrace civilization, we understand civilization. That's why you can be in Nigeria and scam somebody in America, go into his bank account, pull all the money in the bank account, bring it to your own account in Nigeria there, and then you make the money. That is what they are doing. So if you are not in a global village, why don't you then tell the people that are doing this Yahoo Yahoo to go to that country and bring the money. No, they will not go there. They will sit in Nigeria in cyber cafe, travel to America by internet, do people in America by internet, and bring the money. The money will appear in the account. It is called the global village. So they are using the technology that is available, and they are using it judiciously, of course, illegally. But our own is that we are making use of what the technology and the innovation the world has brought to our generation. We are using it for our own benefit. And the benefit is that we understand that we are in a global world. The world has become a global village where you can be in Germany and be in Spain at the same time, where you can be in the United States and be in Germany at the same time. And this, we practice it, including government, begin to rule their countries, govern their countries, making policies. During the COVID-19, people did not go out. Everything become in online and Zoom and meetings and all that. So when you hear them say, come to Nigeria, it means that those people don't want you to leave. They don't want to, because they know there is no enabling environment for you to compete and show your popularity or show that every Biafrans are supporting the freedom and all that. They will not give you that enabling environment. Because if they do, believe me, we will come to Nigeria, we will occupy everywhere. No motor, everywhere for months we'll be on the street. But if you do it, ordinary women are protesting, they kill them. And then they tell you come to Nigeria.
I heard it now, Bob.
Oh, so this is exactly what is happening, and we are being focused to make sure we provide a better nation, a better country for you, where you will aspire to be whatever you want to be in life. And what I'm telling you now is going to happen in less than 10 years. You will see Biafra.
Yes, sir. I believe
and
you,
you
sir.
are going to have a passport. When you travel, you don't even have the reason to travel. But when you travel, they will look at your passport, oh, Biafra, wow, these people don't go anywhere. Their countries are good, very, very good. You don't travel anywhere. When they see you, they respect you. They will know that, first of all, that this particular passport can never, ever be forged. That is the foundation the Biafra government in Ezra have laid. We have been able to eliminate forgery from our ID card. Our ID card have what we call facial verification. I don't think any country in Africa have it. But you can imagine, while we are already in exile, we have instituted this particular security features in our ID card. That is to show you that what is coming to Biafra is going to be even more than anybody will ever imagine. Thank you.
Yeah, I believe. It's so.
Thank you, Prime Minister, and thank you, the person that asked the question. Can you hear me? Benjamin,
Yes.
please. Yes.
I just want to say one more thing.
You want to say something?
Yes, sir. Before I go.
Go ahead.
Okay, Prime Minister. The funniest part is that I'm half Igbo, half Isan. My father is from Anambra State, while my mother is from Edo State. I grew up in Edo State. I wasn't born in Anambra State, but I've been to village few times. You see, most of the things I learned about the government, I've been researching. Even today, say I've been researching many things. Most of the things that I learned, that's when I knew that, sir. There's nothing in this world again that will make me that they will say that Ekpa do this I will ever believe, because I knew what a real freedom fighter do. They don't just make math like the DOS, the stupid set of people. I believe in you. The thing that I have to say, sir, I appreciate your good work, sir, and I've been seeing, I've been hearing it. So there's nothing that will make me to do anything contrary to what you said. So I believe you. Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Benjamin. And Maseraf, you're welcome. And fellow Biafrans, you have heard it from our Prime Minister that all we do is to secure a brighter future for our children yet unborn. And it is not something we are doing now and it will expire now. The drug lord himself is not even a Nigerian, he's from Equatorial Guinea. And because of his prosperity in drug trafficking, IBB has to brought him back to Nigeria, and offer him a citizens. And same thing, offer him a Lagosian to be part of this very corrupt system. And he governed Lagos as a governor for 8 years. And he became a senator or whatever they call him. And from there, he assumed the office of the president, CGO president of the fraudulent, expired government of Nigeria. And today, the government has dealt with him by poisoning him. He can't even stand up, he can't even walk. And the Balawe, or whatever they call him, Balawa. Balawa is telling us that he can rule the country from anywhere. So it is a sign that our prime minister is saying the truth, and everyone is supposed to anchor on this very particular truth. So, Maziraf, good evening.
Thank you.
And you can be accepting people to come in and make a speech. Thank you very much. I hand over here.
Thank you so much, Mazi Success. Thank you, my PM. And Mazi Divine, thank you for your question. And everyone that have listened to the response from the PM will understand that the PM is always eager to have a very challenging question, a very encouraging questions like this that will, set him up to give you answers, even some answers that you didn't, answers to some questions that you didn't even ask. So that's why it is good for you to come up and ask questions that are very relevant in this particular situation where we are in. Divine Chijoke, I just followed you on Twitter. Continue to do what you do. You just started Twitter. Please, everyone should encourage this young man and follow him. He has just 8 followers on Twitter. Please continue to share the PM's post and continue to create posts yourself. If you want to show what you've got to offer to Biafra, make posts, engage on the Twitter space, and then you are going to see Biafrans will be encouraged, and we encourage you also. Thank you very much. You can go back to listening mode. I just started following you. Thank you. All right, we move. Please raise up your hands and ask your questions as I will continue to take it from here. F. Kings, please bring your question, very relevant one, in 60 seconds. Please make it count. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you, my PM. Thank you for your good work, sir. First to my question, I want to ask, because I know that you have the key of our freedom. You know where you started, and you know where you are driving us to. Not just that we believe in you. I am 100% sure I know what you are capable of doing. So, my Prime Minister, I want to ask you, like what you said concerning the official baths. In case if eventually he buy before the time you mentioned now, do we still have up to 100% hope? So it's the question I want to ask you, sir. And secondly, you made mention of the name of the wife of the official bath. She's Remi Tinubu. That is the name of the woman. So I want to know, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you very much. There are some questions that you don't need to ask. We are prepared, and everything is not what we come here to explain to you. So we are prepared any day, even this night. Okay? But it is better that anything that they are doing should be in October. And remember that we are the one pushing them. So it is a game we are playing, and we know how to play this game very well. Thank you.
Thank you, PM.
Okay.
What else?
Can I talk, please?
Go ahead. Who's that?
Can I talk, please?
Is it the same person?
Okay. All
Who
right. I
wants
greet
to
my
talk?
Prime Minister. Greet everybody.
Please hold it. Mute your mic. Your hand is not raised, and you're just coming in and you're talking. Mute your mic. Don't unmute him again, or else we'll take you out. Please don't open your mic except you are giving the mic, please. Chuku Meze, please grab the mic in 60 seconds and ask your question, please.
Yeah, thank you, my Deputy Information Minister. Greetings to my Honorable Prime Minister and every minister on this space, and all well-meaning and true lovers of freedom. My Prime Minister, my first question goes like this. I want to ask this question so that to those who are still acting in naivety and those who think that what we are doing doesn't concern them. You understand? Of course, we genuine Biafrans and who are part of the struggle, who follow toe-to-toe, know the reason why, because we have a template. I just want you to please answer this for clarification out there. I want to know why you insist for the drug law to be alive up to October, and also, of course, we know we are trying everything to make sure that we destroy the economy of the zoo and also to bring them down to their knees. So anything that will bring them down or put them in confusion is welcome. And also, what if it happens? You understand? How are we going to change the dimension of what we are doing to make sure that we get Biafra before December 2nd? Thank you, my Prime Minister.
Whether it happened or whether it didn't happen or it don't happen, we are getting Biafra and we are declaring Biafra December 2nd this year. The reason why we have to pray so that he will stay alive by magic or whatever means till October is because we have our own plan too, which we're not going to make public. So that plan is good if anything happens from October. But that is not to say that if it happens now, that we're not going to, it's not going to work for us. But everything that happens now is going to be for our advantage. That is just the fact. But just like we are praying for one not to die, in the same way, I would like that we pray for the official bad not to die until October. The one is December, right? I will say, may God protect him till December. The same way I am asking that we pray for him, for this criminal, not to die till October. Thank you.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. Please, I'll just be quick in 5 seconds. So for the terrorist Shetima, why is he so scared to go for the summit, since we all know that the military of the zoo has been infiltrated by terrorists? There's no genuine soldier in the zoo. All we have is terrorism. So I'm thinking maybe he should be comfortable, even if he go, they're still on the same page. Why is he so scared?
No. You don't know. You know, that one also is a dead cop, is a cop walking. Believe me. That one is a cop walking. So all of them are going down. You see that pig from the creek, as he was on wheelchair. That is everything has happened to all of them. All of them are going down from A to Z. So he himself don't want to be in that place and something happen because they know he is not capable at this point. Health-wise, he's not capable. Just like the Oga, just like the pig in the creek, all of them are down. So he rather stay back and let his people guide him on what to do if something happens. That's why he didn't go. Believe me. So, but we are following them, bomber to bomber. We are not giving any breathing space. Like I have always told them, I am more closer to them than they can ever imagine. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. I mean, your days be long. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And PM, thank you so much, sir. Chukuma, you can return to the listening mode. Please, Will Smith, grab the mic and ask your question, please. 60 seconds, please. Will Smith, you are not there. Okay, we go over to Ekweme. Ekweme, unmute yourself. Ask your question, please, in 60 seconds, please.
Good evening, my Prime Minister, sir. I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. First of all, I have to congratulate you, and I want to pray that
What happened to you, Ekweme? I don't hear you. Ekweme, I can't hear you. Am I the only one that's not hearing him?
We can't hear him. I think we lost him.
Okay, we lost you, Ekweme. Try and get a better network, please. All right, get a better network. Queen B, you've been struggling to come in, unmuting yourself. Let's see if you have a better challenging question. Unmute yourself, please. Queen Beauty. Queen Beauty. Okay, you are not even ready. Excuse me. Okay, Queen Beauty, you're not ready. Okay, Success, you're back. You're welcome back. Ayangwa Chema, please unmute yourself. Ayangwa Chema, please.
Hello, good evening. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you. 60 seconds, please.
Okay, good evening, all dear friends. I also want to use this opportunity to greet our Prime Minister, the Obato B1. He cooked himself. Prime Minister, I have a question for you. And my question is going to this way. Last time you tweeted and you tell your cabinet to get ready in 98 hours that you'll be declaring Biafra if there is a coup in Nigeria. And you made us to understand that you have a template and you are following your template. Then my question is, if what you ask your cabinet to get ready, is it not going to destroy or distract your template? That is my first question. Second question I want to ask is what you have been saying that we should
address this one before you go to the second one. If it is going to distract my templates, I wouldn't tell them to get ready. That is to show you how preparedness we are. So we are prepared to face any situation that comes along the way. Thank you.
Okay, my second question is this. Sometimes I don't understand you because last time you told us that we should pray for Gowon, and now you are telling us again to pray for Tinubu, when we know that these people are a thorn in our flesh and they are our critical enemies, and you are asking us to pray for them to live. For me, I wouldn't have prayed for them to live even up to 1 minute or 2 minutes from now.
That is why.
But you are asking us to pray for.
That is why you will never understand the things of the spirit. Go ahead.
Okay, let me finish up, because yesterday you were in Asia and you quoted a portion of Bible that suffer not your wish to live. But here you are telling us to pray for those people. Please, I want you to explain in detail what are your reasons you ask us to pray for these people. That is my question. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So the reason is very, very simple. A lot of people are interested to know why. I will not explain the deeper reason because that is something that I don't want the enemies to know. But the most important thing is that you must know that we have this template which we have to follow somehow, and only when it becomes necessary that we are going to do something prematurely when it is not the right time to do it. But above all, we are not going to make the enemy to push us into that premature action. So if the reason also that made me to be exposing the planned coup, which was the reason that the coup did not take place up to this point, because those planning it don't know how I'm getting those information. And so everything that they plan, I come to say it because I want to truncate that particular plan until when the right time comes, when I know that we are ready, and that is from October. So, and I will not tell you here the reason, because some of them are security issues. So I will not tell you the reason, but you should just be okay with the answer I've given to you. That October, I'm not saying that they should leave. I'm only saying pray for him to be alive till October. And on the issue of Gowon, I said pray for him to be alive until December, so that he will see the witness the declaration of the restoration of independence state of Biafra. That's the reason I formed the committee to be praying for Gowon to be alive till December. So after December, if he dies, then we thank God for that. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Anyangwa Chima George. Thank you. And it is good you're curious and you've asked your questions. But I want you to know that so when the PM is telling you to pray, pray. And then God has a way of answering our prayers. If it is the will of God that they don't proceed and cross that date, God will answer the prayer the way it will be best for Biafra. We have a template and we're working on our template, just like the PM told you. And if you have believed him that everything has told you has worked out so far, I see no reason why you should doubt that everything will also work out in the next months in our favor if it happens the way we have it in our template. But you understand that if it happens whichever way, it is always a win-win for Biafra. And that you should be rest assured of. And your doubt shouldn't be that Biafra will come. The conclusion is that Biafra must come, and the prayer is that it happens, for the best for us and smoothly for us also. And that's the template the PM is telling you. So if it happens the way it was in October, it means that you are going to be in a better place to celebrate. So count it all joy whenever the PM gives you such instruction. Bless you. All right, we hand over the microphone right now to you, Ekperima Emekus Emeka. Please, 60 seconds, bring your question.
Yeah, good evening, Biafrans. It's my pleasure to be here once again. It's been long I've been on live program like this, but am I coming out well?
Live and clear.
Okay, I'm greeting everybody, Success Ralph, and our able Prime Minister Obatobi. So my question goes this way. I don't have much question anyway, but as the coup plotters are planning, both the Hamas leaders, the FFK, as they are doing their things that way, the way they want, I know that my able Prime Minister has his own plans, the way he wants it, but there is this one particular thing I want to ask. Are we 100% ready that whenever they make this their plan or this their coup of a thing, or as we declare our Biafra on December 2nd, is every Biafran land, especially the villagers, inside the village, is every community 100% like, does every community have any command of BLA? That's my question. So don't be annoyed for my question, but I'm just like, bothered because in my village, I am today now in Enugu State, mostly Aniri West. My brother got arrested yesterday night, and one of my brother also was slapped on his ear, and even today I'm still treating him. But is there any way we are working on everything? But we pray that when we declare this Biafra, everybody will have the opportunity to do what they want to do. All my enemies will go down because I'm 100% ready to take whatever it is to take my enemies down. So thanks.
Thank you very much. The Biafra Liberation Army are in strategic places, which we are not going to mention, which are these strategic places. And, few some kind of pictures and mentioning state command, where these pictures are coming from. So we have a strategic places that currently currently hosting the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance fighters. That's all I can say for now. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Thank you very much, sir. And I'm sure you are satisfied with that answer, Werima. Thank you. All right, please, you're welcome, Jaga Godson. Please grab the mic, Simon Ekpa Ikuku, the gentle breeze.
Okay, thank you, and good evening, my ministers. Good evening to every lovers of freedom here, and to my Prime Minister, may your days be long. My Prime Minister, I have a question to ask you, but let me just lay the foundation before asking my question. My question goes to during the time of our supreme leader Ojukwu. Ojukwu laid a course on Gowon, and today we can see that course manifesting to his to the maximum efforts.
Ojukwu
And
is our external leader.
external leader, I mean,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Talking about the powers in you, we have we can give testimony to it during the time of DOS. He made a pronouncement on them, and today nobody is hearing about them. You also made a pronouncement on the Ohaneze Ndigbo. Today they are falling apart. And he also made a pronouncement on the dreamer in Biafra land. I forgot his name. What is he called again? The guy who normally see in his dreams. And today he dreams no more.
Sampe Master.
Yeah, Sampe Master. Thank you.
Prince Sampe Master. Prince Sampe Master.
Yeah. And today, in the person of Musa, we are seeing another Gowon. And I want you to take time to curse that Musa, but don't include these people, because why I say that you should not include these people is today I can sincerely feel sorry for the people of Plateau. Gowon have proven or have been a case study that shown that he don't have feelings or any love for his people in Plateau State or in Middle Belt. And today Musa is taking the same position. Can you please lay curse on Musa and any individual who is supporting him in the atrocity that he's committing in the Biafra land? Because Musa, seeing all that have happened that is happening in the Middle Belt, Musa refuses to learn. And Musa don't have any remorse for the people of Plateau State or Middle Belt or other this thing. Musa is just like Gowon, second Gowon, or person like Peter Obi, who always see what happened to who always have who always show this fake this thing fake what should I call it, to outsiders, but sympathy to outsiders, but never felt to speak on anything that happened to his people. Ohaneze Ndigbo have also shown that they don't have any love for our people. Hope Uzodinma is also in that category. Our Prime Minister, I want you to take time to lay akatakata course on these people so that it will be on the history also. That is what I want. I am begging you, because these people have done enough and they are still doing. They don't show any remorse on what the evil they are doing. Please, sir, let me just beg you on this because these people have proven to be evil. That is all I want to say. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Whatever we do is not physical and not ordinary. So when his time comes, he will receive his own blessing. Thank you.
Ikoyaju, Yonara Ngozi Nkaya. Thank you, my PM. All right. Jaja, I can see your Biafra hand up there. Please, Jaja, grab the mic, Jaja.
Prime Minister.
Maziraf, can you hear me? Maziraf, can you hear me?
Go ahead, Success, I can hear you. Except if you don't hear me.
Yes. People who are so much eager anticipating for our Prime Minister to start making pronouncements on individuals. Please, our Prime Minister is driven by the spirit of Chuko Kabiyama. Look at the person that called himself the wife of our leader. Only not saying anything. Prime Minister warned him 1 year ago. Do not fall for their trick. Do not come there and say anything. Only there was no cause, so only an advice. Look at the confusion today. So do not expect our onions to come and start telling this one, you'll be this, you'll be that. He will warn you, and whenever he warn you and you refuse to hear, then you become like the head, the ear who refuse to hear. When they are cutting the head, the ear also follow the head to the wherever they are going. So our prime minister's warning is a curse. Our prime minister's warning is a blessing. So take it from that. Thank you very much.
As the icing on the cake. Thank you so much, Mazi Success. Thank you. Jaja, please grab your mic, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our Honorable Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Mejiri Buago, ndị ilo si n'ọdụ ha nkọ. Ma ha nche ekwetago nọ, our own Deputy Minister of Information, the only Pastor Vam. I salute you from here, and my brother Success.
Sorry, before you
Hold on,
continue.
Jaja. Hold on, PM is saying something. Hold on, Jaja.
Yeah, sorry, before you continue. Sorry to interrupt you before I forget. I just listened to Success. You see, one thing is that I want everyone to just reflect on what has happened in this struggle. Everybody should just think, take your memory back. The day this criminal called Ejiofor came to give a colleague to his fellow criminal gang, I made a national broadcast, warned him, gave him line by line warning, and then after that, he came again. He said it is going to be the mother of exposition, and he was going to make this mother of exposition with Igbo language. They advertised it. I was watching them. After he made that mother of exposition, and then I know that he was actually ready, to fight. I came online live and say his own is finished. He should go and mark it. Today, where is he? The thing is that everybody should understand that if God's hand is not in this, we will never defeat all these monsters. But today, all of them are gone. Just bring out your head as a monster against Biafra. One pronouncement, you are gone. I am telling you the fact. You will do tika. 1 week, 2 weeks, you are gone. Nobody will hear from you again. You all know that some people were on social media, Simon Ekpa, every day and night. Simon Ekpa. The office in the Baltimore in United States, Biafra office is fake, scam. We call the owner of the house. Nothing like that here. People have, one thing about our people is that they forget things very easily. They went and pulled the flag down. I laid curse on him. Where is he today? They say, oh, and they were praising the way they pulled the flag. Our own flag. A lot of people say, go and arrest them, they must stop. I say, don't worry, that is the way I handle my things. They say, oh, if we found out that this is true, we will apologize. Because when devil enters you, you are gone. When you allow devil to enter you, you are gone. And just like God did to Pharaoh, he handled this criminal's heart. They were on social media, they went to Bruce Fenn. Bruce Fenn is his own. He came and read, Nnamdi Kanu is this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that, oh, he's not so. I warned him. Where is he today? Where is he today? Go to his Twitter. If he posts anything, whether anybody is liking it or reposting it, go there, not like before. Where is he today? All of them from A to Z, because the spirit of Biafra is in control. Is in control. That is Iru Akogibi. What size 14? Size 14 EB. Biafra spirit in Ako. Okogya. When they talk about protesting, is it not the same people calling people in Finland? They were protesting against Simon Ekpa in Finland. Oh, somebody is calling. Yes, frontal lobe. It's the parasite. What is happening today? If I open my mouth again, here again maybe, because there are things we know that nobody knows. There are things we know. There are things that I know that if I open my mouth to say it, hey, God. About this Delilah, but let it be like that. I say that after all those their nonsense, I'm not going to talk. Highest 1 week, before next week, nobody will remember, nonsense she said. So, my people, we walk in the spirit, and once you understand that, you just allow it to flow. We are very, very focused, and our eyes remain on the rising sun. What we should be doing is to make sure that our people are voting. We are expecting at least nothing less than 10, 15, 20 million votes before October, because everybody is voting. I am talking to you today, we already have over 5 million votes. Over 5 million votes. So why can't we have 20 million? Because the people that boycotted the Nigeria frontland election are more than 20 million. We will smoke everybody out. I want you to understand that you are going to vote by phone. Pick up your phone and call. The numbers are there. The voting card is being distributed. You must vote. And we will shock the world in Finland. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. Thank you so much. Looks like we lost Jaja. That is interesting. And PM, I am happy and I take glory for the fact that I gave that baptismal name Delilah, and that name stood. And that name is standing. And just like Delilah was disgraced, another Delilah will be disgraced in our own era. Our very eyes. Okay, man. I'll get it. So we move forward. I don't know, this our blue tick queen. I'm going to give you the chance once again. If you don't answer, we will bring you down and bring someone else. Queen Beauty, can you please unmute yourself? I gave you that chance before you unmuted your mic. Can you unmute yourself? If you have a question for the PM, go ahead and do. All right. You are not there. Probably you don't have network. And okay. Hyacinth Chibuzo. Hyacinth Chibuzo. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello.
Hyacinth, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Hyacinth. Retex, mute your mic, please.
Good evening.
Raise your hand before you ask question. Retex, mute your mic. Mute your mic, Retex.
Please, can someone hear me?
Okay. Hyacinth, unmute yourself, please. Hyacinth, you are not there. Hyacinth, you are not there. Your mic is not working. Hyacinth, your mic is not working. Hyacinth is not in the convenient place. Freeman, Iko Tuonye, please unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening.
Go ahead. You have 60 seconds, please.
All right, sir. Good evening, Pastor Van Vavam, and good evening, Obatobie, Itiayi Kondo. I hope I'm coming out loud.
Go ahead, please. 60 seconds.
Thank you very much, sir. Really, my Prime Minister, I don't have question to ask you because we normally say, follow who know road. You understand me? So, because there is some question that I will ask, it will look stupid, or people will ask and it will look stupid. Not every question that we will need you to answer us on air. So, I am giving you maximum respect, sir. Just carry us go. I got no question. It's just to say, uncorrect, sir. Express the call. Thank you very much, my Prime Minister. I'm once again Freeman Ikotonye. Thank you, Pastor Van Van Van. Thank you all. Biafran's government in exile. Thank you, sir. Carry us the go. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi Freeman. Thank you very much. Enyirim John Paul, please ask a question. You have the mic now, please.
Okay, thank you, my PM. I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to be here and ask my question. And yeah, this is what I have to ask. My PM, please, I want you to tell us, as the Biafrans, what are we to do? When I mean as Biafrans, I mean we, the common Biafrans, who are just, we're not really, part of the struggle, actually, but we are supporting what you are doing. So, an average Biafran, what are those things we should do to support this movement? When I mean those things that are secure and safe, that will not lead us into any implication, because everybody, no average Biafran or even average Nigerian like what is going on in this country called Nigeria. Of course, we call it zoo country because that is what it deserves to answer. And on the other hand, we see that there are this is a word that everybody normally says that every average Nigerian wants to leave this country, and that's nothing but the truth. And why is this happening is because Nigeria is a mess. Of course, if you are saying this, but people don't understand. People also know about this, but they fight against you maybe because they have the hatred or they have some reason, some interest they are trying to protect. But everybody knows, even a newborn baby in Nigeria knows that Nigeria is a mess. Even those governors, everybody knows is a mess. So that's why when you talk about Nigeria, everybody, when you have an opportunity to leave the country or any other thing, there are people works toward it, like people appreciate that. So my question is, we average Biafrans, what are we to do? What are the things we should keep doing, to make sure that we are supporting this movement and
Thank you. You have asked your question. You are now diluting it. Let the PM answer you. Thank you very much. Your question is clear. Hold on and let's get your answer.
All right. The only thing the government need from you is to sit at home whenever the sit at home is called. And the most important one is to participate and help others in voting in the self-referendum. This time around, the self-referendum is not requiring you to put your picture, your photograph, passport photograph, or anything else other than your name, date of birth, and your state. And if you have participated in the voting before, you don't need to vote for the second time. This second phase is just a continuation so that every other person who have never voted will have the opportunity to vote. So it's very, very important. We have electoral officials that will be going on field work, on field voting, where families who don't have access to the internet will vote live by using a voter's card. So there are officials that will be going during the sit at home to make sure that people who did not have access to the online voting will have the opportunity to cast their vote using the voting card. Those cards will be printed in Finland, counted in Finland, and the result will be announced in Finland. So that is what you have to do. And in doing this, you don't put your life in any danger. And because they claim that we are gathering data, so we decided that we don't need your pictures, we don't need your telephone number. The only thing we need is your name and state, nothing else. So nobody, those who tell you that we are gathering your information, they are working for Nigeria government. That's all you need. And by doing that, you don't put any information about yourself to danger or putting yourself in danger. So it is very important that everybody participate in this voting. And you are not losing anything voting. If you don't vote, it means you are supporting Nigeria. And that is bad. You cannot be fighting for Biafra for many, many years. And then the time that the Biafra is coming, you are saying, oh, because they kidnapped Mazen and Vicano and try to stop Biafra. So you are helping them. If you buy the idea of the enemy that, oh, wait, the Mazen and Vicano come out, it means you are helping the Nigeria government that kidnapped him. Because the reason he was kidnapped is to stop Biafra from coming. But that we have been able to truncate. That particular plan has been truncated. That's why it is very important anywhere you are. And you have supported Biafra, Mazen and Vicano from beginning till now. This is time you should even support more than you have ever done, even when he was free. Because you have to prove the Nigerian government that kidnapping him will not stop Biafra. And he will be the most happiest man to see that when he was kidnapped, the reason he was being kidnapped did not die. He will be a very proud person. That yes, when I was not there, the people that followed me carried on and actualized why I was being kidnapped. That is the highest honor you can give. Because if he come out and everything have died, it means that, oh my God, everything he has suffered in this life in Biafra struggle is in vain. And the enemy will laugh at him. You see, when you were captured, everybody deserted you, just like they did to Wazirike. We have actually defeated that particular agenda and idea. And those of you who are still blind, who don't know what is going on, you say you are confused. What are you confused about? What exactly are you confused about? Are you confused about that somebody is bringing Biafra, declaring Biafra? What are you confused about? They tell you, oh, you want to go and declare Biafra? Yes, in abroad. Yes, we declare it in abroad. Because the government is Neza. Nigeria is not giving us the opportunity to exercise this right, universal right, in our own land. So our government in exile is in charge and declaring it in exile, and then we'll start the fighting continues to the next level, where we are going to make sure that the international community will start discussing it. When they see that we have 10 million voters in the referendum, you think it's a joke? They should come and dispute it. And if you think that it is not correct, then come and we will give you opportunity to come and organize another one supervised by the United Nations. But now, the step have to start from somewhere. That's what we're doing. The declaration will be as a result of the consent given to us by the Biafra people from this referendum. Thank you.
Thank you, PM sir. Thank you. Enyinim, are you good with that? I'm sure the question was very clearly answered. Okay, I can hear you, and that's to say you are satisfied. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, I'm good with that. Thank you, my PM. Already I've voted, and my family have already voted. So, we started voting the first day you unveiled the link, and everybody started from my side, and I helped some people to vote. Thank you so much. I don't know if I have the opportunity to ask you a question. If this Biafra is declared, how is it going to happen? Because in the Biafra city, we still have the Nigerian government and the Nigerian forces roaming around. So how is this thing going to be tackled?
Of course, you will have the presence of Nigeria. We are pushing them away from Biafra. And that time we will have more power, more right, because the Biafra people have spoken and have given that mandate to us. So the only thing we need more is more weapon to push the enemy out of our land. And the more weapon we have, the more we push them. So it is something that is a process. You think that when we declare Biafra, they will just pack their load and leave? No, they're not going to leave. That is when they're going to fight. They have been fighting from 1967 to date. They have been killing people every day when I was not even part of Biafra. So you think they're going to stop anytime soon? The answer is no. So all we need is those people who are not supporting yet to come on board. And we have more weapons to defend ourselves, push the enemy, the criminals and terrorists out of our land. It does not matter how long it's going to take. So actually, the freedom of Biafra and this liberation will start from the 2nd of December. Everything you see we are doing on is preamble. The more heavy weapon we have, the better for us to protect our land and our women and children. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We've responded to your questions. Enyirim, thank you for asking those salient questions. Please go back to listening mode so that others will come up. Thank you. Enter Biafra, please bring up your question and 60 seconds, please.
Okay, good evening, Pastor Vam, Rafajare. That Rafajare is going as if it's not your name again. Vama is taking over. Our PM, our PM, I greet you. Your name is Mosh. I don't know the one to call, but let me call the one that just come to my mind. Ekpa one. I thank you for your good work. My question is this: you say we should pray for Tinubu to get to October, and we say by declaring of Biafra is December 2nd. So my question now is why October? Why not the same December? Is there anything special about October?
There is something special about October, which I will not make public. Yes.
Okay. Because for me, I would say let it be on 30th May safe. But if you say there's something special about October, no more arguments. So I believe in you. That's my question, sir. Carry go.
Thank you, Enter Biafra. Your question was rightly answered, and that's on time. Mazi Ochoa Oji, please bring your question in 60 seconds, please. Unmute yourself, Mazi Ochoa.
All right. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, PM. My question will be a short one, but it has to do with the application for our national ID. I've actually applied, but during the verification of this my ID, it shows something when I took a screenshot. Like they have to take
Questions
a picture of me.
about the ID, bring it to us in the media. We're going to answer you. If you have any challenges to that, ask us later. We will take you to the right quarters.
This one I was that I had faster error. So when I tried to redo it,
can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said those questions, we are going to treat it with you personally. Just call us, there is a topic on the table right now. That particular issue, we have the engineers that will help you sort it out. I know what you're talking about. Call me after the program. I'll take you to the right quarters, please, okay? All right. If you don't have question for these clue plotters that has poisoned official bat and questions about our voting, please hold it. Bring up questions that the PM will respond. Relevant one. Crypto Media House, please bring your question, please.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, PM. I don't know if I'm loud and clear.
Okay,
here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate the work you guys are doing. Very, very happy. We keep on guiding you all. So I just want to appreciate you. This is my first time of being in this. I come across the PM post today. Say, let me follow up. I've been there at the same time to see that whatever we are doing is successful. But on this voting issue, I haven't come across it. I just noticed this. I don't know if PM will put me through or you will put me through on it. So that, but I have not voted yet. That's what I. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. If you go on the Twitter of our PM, you're going to see the post, the voting card is there. You are going to download it, and follow the link. When you fill that card, you send it to that link. It's very simple. You don't need your pictures anymore. It has been made very, very easy. Just go on this Twitter of our PM, or even my own. The very first post you have on my Twitter is this voting card. You're going to print it, just type it and save it, fill it, and then send it to the link attached to that post, and then you are done. Just your name, you fill your name, you vote yes or you vote no, whichever one you want to vote. Of course, I can see that over 99% of Biafrans are eager to vote, and it has been made easier. So try and find it easy and vote, and then tell every other person that the voting has been made easy. Thank you very much. We move. Ratex, bring that question that you want to ask that made you to keep unmuting yourself even when you were not called. Bring that question now, please. Ratex, unmute yourself now. Ratex Empire. Ratex Empire. Okay, you're not there. Thomas Ugu, please unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Good evening, PM. Good evening, Oga Pastor Van. I am very happy to be here this evening, and I want to thank all the cabinet members for all you have been doing for the Biafran people. And I greet every Biafran listening to us this evening. I want to thank you specially for all you have been doing to Anibo and the whole Biafrans in general. I thank you so much for all you have been doing, your interventions, Prime Minister, in a Hamufu and even Uzowane. Even when you gave order, and because of their sabotage and everything, but I was still very, very eager to hear that you send our angels to visit, to give them anointing water there. So I so much thank you so much. Here, some of us in Ugwausa, personally, I have voted, my family has voted. I also help almost more than 30 people to vote. And even most of our people here are still very eager to vote. And I thank you so much for this second phase you have given us and simplify it in such a way that it will be very easy. I use my phone to vote for more than 20 people. To an extent, I even join others with one of the cafe that is very close to me. And they have been doing a very good job. And some of them are still registering up to now. And I so much thank the whole crew members and the cabinet, all you have been doing to the Biafran people. May God Almighty bless you, bless every one of us, bless the Biafran government, and also bless Nnamdi Kanu in prison. For I know that God Almighty will still bring him out. I thank you so much all for everything you have been doing for the Biafran people. We don't have anything to pay you much. It's only God Almighty that will bless you, Prime Minister. May God bless you, bless every one of you in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. You. I don't have questions this evening, but I'm very, very impressed for all the work you have been doing. I've been following you back to back, listening to everything. In fact, your message is penetrating very, very well, even in the interior villages. I call my home and they are very, very aware. Sometimes even when I wanted to give them information, there will also be the people giving me much information about you. So I thank you so much because the message is very, very penetrating the way we want it. Thank you so much, sir. And God bless you all in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much.
Amen.
Thank you very much. They should wait until our radio start in the I think the next week. The thing will start like a wildfire.
Our network here is very bad.
Yeah. Thomas, mute. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mazi Thomas. Thank you so much. And please continue to preach the gospel and continue to create the awareness. And now, just like the PM said, I already see that we're going to overwhelm the voting this season, and we're going to really beat the target of 20 million. Jaja, hopefully your network is better now. Let's hear from you, Jaja Godson.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Deputy Minister of Information, thank you so much. And my Prime Minister, Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoko, mmejiri buago ndị ilo si n'ọdụ ha nkọ. Mana ha ncha niile ekweda gbagoro si na nyawo mma n'ọdụ nkọ. Before nkwo ife nchọrọ ikwu, ka m gụọ egwu a maka ndị chọrọ ige ntị. Ijelu Biafra ozi, ị ga-ama mma dị egwu. Isoro Simon Ekpa rụọ ọrụ Biafra ọrụ, ị ga-ama mma dị egwu. Mana ụbọchị ọwụna itetara ụla wee gbawa Simon Ekpa na Biafra mgba, ụbọchị ahụ ịdị nkịrịka oge ahụ ịjọ njọ dị egwu. My Prime Minister on the topic on the Jumbotron. Ime nwe ife na-ada ekwu ụmụ ndị Igbo si na ọ na-eme onye aghụghọ nwụ onye aghụghọ enyi ya. When official Bet was deceiving the Fulanese, he was pretending to be peeing in his panties and looking dying tomorrow until he assumes the office of the President of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, and all of a sudden, he's no longer sick. Thing to him is what our people Yasina Mbada Daribi Wuru.
Jaja, your network is problematic today. We're not enjoying it at all. I don't know. While Jaja is still struggling, Veteran Dragon, can you try and see if you can talk? Unmute yourself. Okay, Jaja has been knocked out. Please raise your hands, Biafrans in the house. Anybody that wants to ask a question, otherwise, we'll assume you all have asked your questions already. Okay, I want to know, Obi Onwa Chineke. Obi Onwa Chineke. Obi, please, can you unmute yourself? Obi doesn't respond. Mazi Ezioku Bundo, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, my able PM. Am I coming out, please?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Today is my first day to speak with my PM. I'm very, very happy.
Interesting. Ask a question. Ask a very relevant question. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Biko, I want to grow my PM, Biko. Biko, permit me to sing.
Go on quickly.
Prime Minister Nidanyema Mbombo. Prime Minister Nidanyema Mbombo Yechimereze Namada Porenaya Oyoyo. That one. Yeah. Because for the statement of coup, everybody knows that not gonna happen. Because on official I'm gonna make campaign. Unfortunately or disappointed they are not. So they have to use another alternative for him to be quiet. So and everybody, I'm gonna game, and we are keeping praying as our PMs. We'll be praying for him to be alive till November. So it's our prayer point now. I eat my mic here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for joining. King F. Young, do you want to unmute yourself and ask the question? King F. Young? Kenneth, do you want to unmute yourself and ask the question?
Good evening, PM, Mr. PM. Yeah, I have a question. One is, I hope we are gathering, recognition with other nations. Secondly, I hope we are prepared should there any be eventuality if Ekpa has been anticipated. I hope we are ready to take the bull by the horn. So the last question is, what of this voting? Like somebody who have voted for the first time, I hope he will not vote again. Like this second phase. Thank you.
The second phase is just a second phase to continue, so that those people who did not vote in the first phase will vote the second phase. And then we are also going to have third phase. So if you vote in the first phase, you don't need to vote again.
Okay.
If you vote in the second phase, you don't need to vote in the third phase. So now we are going to the second phase. Those who did not vote in the first phase will vote in the second phase. And then after the second phase, we'll go to the third phase. Those who did not vote in the second phase will vote in the third phase.
Okay.
So that's what, yes. So you cannot vote twice.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And then the issue of whether we are ready, we are more than ready.
Okay, that's great.
But just that Uche Wapa.
I get you. Okay, no problem. We are praying God will help us.
Thank you. He has helped us already. As in Uche Wapa. So thank you very much, Kenneth.
Oh, thank you.
Bam,
Bam, bam, bam.
All right.
Ciao.
Okay, ciao. Veteran Dragon, are you there? Veteran Dragon, are you there? Unmute yourself. Let's see if your network will allow you to speak. Oh, immediately Veteran Dragon opens his mic. They will just cast him out of the. Listen, I don't know why it happens like that. Mazi Chidera, can you unmute yourself and bring your question, please? Chidera is not forthcoming. Pastor Victor Ogubie. Pastor Victor, please grab the mic and ask a very relevant question. The PM is here to answer. Pastor Ogubie.
Good evening. Can you hear me, please?
Mazi Chidera. Okay, they're the one that
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Please, Chidera, go ahead.
Oh, no. What's happening?
Chidera is not ready and his network is not helping. Even Pastor Victor is not also helping. Odogu, please ask your question. Unmute yourself. Odogu also is not ready. Okolo Chimezie, are you there? Unmute yourself and ask your question. Okolo Chimezie is not ready. You people are supposed to take the advantage. The PM is here to answer your questions, and it looks like the network is not helping you people at all. Very, very unfortunate. Anthony, please take the advantage and ask your question.
Good evening. Good
Anthony,
evening.
make sure there is no noise in your background, and so that we can hear you.
Hello.
Don't stay in a quiet place and ask. Go ahead.
Hello. Am I coming out clear?
Go ahead. Yes.
Good evening, my Prime Minister, and good evening, Pastor Vam. I don't actually have a question. I want to just appreciate God in your life and the life of our Prime Minister for doing a good job. So I say, may God continue to bless each and every one of you in the name of Jesus. Double Chief Simon Ekpa Njokuji Atakata Agbo Ani Igbo niile.
Good evening.
Double Chief Simon Ekpa Njokuji obere nse nyugburu Nigeria gọọmenti. Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister, Double Chief Simon Ekpa Njokuji. Ihe bụ a na-ekwu a na-eme. A sị gị jide ka iji, a sị na onye asị ya jide ka o ji, ma na ihe o ji na ọ dị mma. Adịna ị ga-adị ka echi ada agwụ. Nsị ka Chineke gọzie unu niile. Ọ gwụna ka ọ ha m n'ọnụ. Abụọ m onye oke okwu and amacha m ekwu. Mana ihe a juru m ọnụ, na-asị ka Chineke gọziere m unu. Eze Chijioke abịa ma ọ ga na-akwado unu n'ihe ọbụla unu na-eme. vote. My mom happened to be a survivor of 1960s, a Kwashoko survivor of that time. She's actually very interested in this Biafra liberation. All vote to go. My 6 siblings, a vote to go. In short, the day this Biafra liberation vote happened to be my wedding day. And that day, my house was filled, and I make sure that everybody in my house that day, whether you like it or not, onye ọbụla tụrụ vote. M wee sị ka unu jide ka unu ji. Chineke goziere m unu n'aha Jizọs. Thank you.
All right, we'll be rounding up. This is midnight. So if there is any one Nigeria or Manu here, so we need to hear their questions and their cry because they give me joy.
Yes, okay. Let me go down and see. Please, if you are one Nigerianist here and you are just listening, we want to hear from you. We want to answer your question. Please just grab the microphone. Yeah, feel free and ask a question. And one thing we will be assured is that the PM is very, very, respectful. He doesn't fight you, doesn't attack you. In fact, very, very ready to answer your question. You can be as sarcastic as you want to be, no problem. We have medicine to treat sarcasm. So just come up here and ask that question. And the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile will answer your question. There are so many people I see here, many verified channels. And that means most of you there are very conversant with the X space. You know how to raise your hands. And the Prime Minister is here to answer you. We have well over 700 of you still in this space. Yes,
especially
over 700 of you.
Especially those with a proud Nigeria flag that doesn't represent anything. You see them having UK Nigeria flag. You see them having American Nigeria flag. Let them come. They cannot just come here and listen, and why their heart will be burning, with fire. When I speak, they will say, "Oh, this guy is an idiot." They cannot come and ask that question so that their burden and the stress can be released. So they can be free. So please, those people that are proudly using Nigeria flag on their profile, please come and ask questions. Not when you live here, you go to one platform or you go to your house and be fighting your wife that these Biafra people are stupid. Come here and ask questions. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Yes, if you want to know how these mad people behave, we have already taken it. Any title you give us, we've taken it. Mad, criminal. Anything you call us, come here and ask us questions and tell us why we are what you call us, and we will tell you why we are that particular thing you call us. Please come up here. And you're raising your hand, Truth Media. Let's hear from you, please.
Good evening, my PM. Are you hearing me?
Go ahead.
Good evening. I'm not a one Nigeria person. I'm a Biafran. I just want to ask you.
I know. We're just calling you to wait for them.
I want to ask a question. If there's a coup in Nigeria now, I want to know if there's any plans for the current Nigerians for the current Biafrans in Nigerian territory. I want to know if there's any plans for the current Biafrans in Nigerian territory. And the second question is, are there any plans on how we are going to flog those present senators and governors Otale once the Biafran struggle have been achieved? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, do you have any plan to eat tomorrow?
Yes.
All right. So if you have plan to eat, tomorrow, we have plans for them, okay?
That's good.
Yes. So why I use food is for you to know how important our plan is. So if you have plan to eat tomorrow, food is very important, so if you are planning to eat tomorrow, that's as important as that food is how important for us to deal with them the way you have said it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All correct.
All right, please mute your mic and let's see. You can step down. Thank you. All right, I think there's so much noise from you there. And you can see the sense of humor. The noise. Who is this person with so much noise? Ilie Neman Felix. Do you want to ask a question? Why are you allowing so much noise to come in with your mic open? Oh no, I have to remove you.
To contribute
Your
here.
prime minister, does he have such a sense of humor? You guys are in for a long walk. And please come up and ask your question. The one Nigerians were waiting. Okay, I can see somebody waving his hand down there. Frank Ebooks. I don't know if you are one of them. I am giving you the mic. I don't know. Please come up here and ask that question. Come up here and ask that question. That's question that is bothering you. Some of you tomorrow now you go and say he said Tinubu is poison. Yes, come and ask us why we said Tinubu is poison. And instead of going to murmur about it and complain and grumble, ask us the question. We are telling you, not after tomorrow now, you will say, he said it too, he said it too. And we wanted to ask him, we didn't have the chance to. Now you have the chance to ask. The official bat, has been poisoned. He is now working caps. Yes. Come and ask that question. Okay. Who is there to answer the question? I gave the mic to someone there. Okay, Frank Ebooks. Frank Ebooks, grab the mic, please.
Hello. Good evening, my PM.
Okay.
Good evening,
You're welcome.
the cabinet. It is of great pleasure I'm speaking to you tonight, sir. You see, I've been following what our PM has been doing, even before he assumed this office of being a PM. You see, and I know that our PM won't lead us astray because God is with him. You see, we're right from time. Nnamdi Kanu have been saying something about being whiter than white and whiter than snow. Of recently, I had a dream of myself. I saw my PM. He was standing opposite me, and beside us was snow everywhere, and water was between us. Water was something that was, separating us. You see, and snow was everywhere.
Hello.
It was after about a week plus, I came to
Good evening.
understand that. I came to
Please
understand that.
mute your mic, Mackenzie. Please.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm here.
Hello.
To ask the question later. Mute your mic, please. Somebody's talking. Go
So,
ahead, Frank.
so it was about after a week that I came to understand the meaning of that dream of being whiter than white and whiter than snow. You see, even up before now, I've been defending our prime minister everywhere, even before I graduated from school. You see, if I see most of my colleagues, if you see the way they speak against him, they say that man is killing everybody. Like I can't even fathom what they're trying to say. You see, it takes me more stress trying to educate them on what's going on. But at a point, you see, when there are many people who dislike what somebody you are supporting are doing, you have to just give them a chance. With time, they will understand. It's even when some of the people was saying, sit down on Monday. Most of them were complaining of the kind of work they do, this and that. And I was making clear to them that if a war break out today, they will sit down honorably for 1 month, for 2 months, for a year, until the war ends, and they will come out. So this sit at home we are doing, that should be a very important thing they should do with great honor, as our PM have commanded. You see, so I've been following our PM and I love what he's doing. All those people who hate him, I can't hate PM because they hate him. I love our PM as I do to Nnamdi Kanu. So we love you all. Thank you very much for your great work.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, Mackenzie, unmute yourself. Mackenzie, unmute yourself.
All right. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeah, a few people that ask the question why the PM is asking us to pray for the people he asks us to pray for. I can only answer them that sometimes it's good for your enemies to watch you progress. That is the way they can commit suicide, like Judas. So that's why I brought the PMs them to keep praying for these people. And a quick one: we are still in this God-forsaken country, Nigeria. I just want to find a very long time I've been following Nnamdi Kanu for more than how many, I can't even remember. And on my Facebook, my Facebook, they had to deactivate me this Yoruba.
We lost you. We can no longer hear you.
People.
Your network is bad.
And
We're not going
because
to
of
make
that, I
sense
didn't
of
go back
anything saying because.
on Facebook. And
Are you asking a question or you're making a
when
statement? Hello,
our PM
Mackenzie.
started his
No, I don't think he doesn't hear. He doesn't hear us. Baby NHN, please. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, good evening from here. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, actually, my phone is down, so I'm using my sister's phone. I want to say a big thank you to my prime minister. Honestly, I'm overjoyed. Like, I don't even know how to express my happiness. Honestly, oh, this man, like, he wiped tears from my eye right from the day our leader was kidnapped. I think 2 days later, I came across his picture on one YouTube channel. Right from that day, honestly, it was like, I don't even know. Ya dịka wụrụ m mmiri oyi n'ahụ si m cool down now. That he has a better plan for us. When I saw his picture then, I felt like something told me that God has a better plan for us.
Do you have a question? Do you have a question for the prime minister? Do you have a question?
Okay, I don't really have a question, but
okay.
Yes, I just want to thank him. Okay, because of the time, I will have a song to sing, but not today. That will be later, maybe in the new broadcast. But I just want
Thank
to tell
you.
Prime Minister, I love you so much. There are a lot of people who loves you, but they are not talking here. There are a lot of people who loves our PM and what he's doing. Yes, that's what I want
What
you
are
to
you
let
doing
people know.
about the vote? What are you doing about the voting? How many people have voted in your neighborhood?
Yeah, I'm doing. I have voted, and my brothers have voted also. So in this phase two, I've tried my best to vote more people, and he made it more easier now because now we don't need to. Because then I was trying to send a link to some people I know, and they find it difficult to get into the site. So I think this very phase two has actually, helped to make it easier. So my Prime Minister, thank you so much, and remain blessed. More power to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
Please ask your question, Louis John, so we know how long the PM has to spend again with us. Louis John, please.
All right. Good evening, Our Excellency, the PM. Please, Simon Ekpa, can I ask a question outside what you just discussed?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, okay. Actually, it's a thought-provoking question anyway. So be ready for it. I want to say this. First of all, when ESN was formed, okay, many corrupt commanders in ESN we are giving wrong statistics to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to siphon the defense fund, okay? And that comes to my mind to ask you this. Now that we are in the real business of liberating Biafrans, are you really sure that the statistics they are giving you as the number of men on ground are really what it is? If it's not, can you really try to find out the truth and increase the volume? Thank you. That is what I want to ask because it has been bothering me anyway to ask this question. Thank you.
Thank you. And now you have asked the question, and I'm assuring you that the numbers I post is even on an understatement. And whenever we are ready to increase the numbers, we will call for that. But for now, those numbers are real. And anywhere we are, you will feel our presence.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That is what I want to know. Happy.
Thank you. PM, how long do we have? We have one more hand up. And
well, I can have more 5 minutes.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Please, Cyprian, you have 1 minute out of the 5. Please make it count. Yeah. Please, Cyprian Ugochukwu.
It's not okay. Hello, hey. Pastor Van Van Van.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You can hear me, right?
Please go ahead. You have 1 minute out of the 5.
Okay. My honorable Prime Minister, I salute you. I greet you. As you can see, that you see, say plenty people no get too much question to ask because what you they do, I they see her, ear they hear her. You understand? So many people know to get question. And when if person they do something, they really say, I they ask plenty question. I say, Obatobie, God bless you. One more thing I want to ask, the question I want to answer. Like this second phase, where this voters card come out now, is it possible to print it as a physical card and give to somebody to vote, then upload? Now the question when I want to ask me that. Pastor Baba, I agree to you.
Thank you.
That is what we have been doing. That is what we have been preaching. So you print the card, give to somebody, you vote, and then you help the person to upload it to the link that were already on social media. So, and that link can take as many as 50 million if you have 50 million cards. So yes, print, give to people to vote, and upload it for them. Thank you.
Is that clear, Cyprian? Did you get that?
Also, you can also help them if in case if you don't know, if you don't want to print, maybe you don't want to go to. Can you mute yourself, please?
Cyprian, mute yourself, Cyprian.
Maybe you don't want to go to the business center because you don't know what the enemies are planning. So you can also use your phone, open the form. It is the same information that is on the form that is on the link, the voting on the online voting now, because it has been modified. You don't need to upload any document there. You don't need to upload your passport photograph, only your name, state, your date of birth, and vote yes or no. That's it. So it is the same thing. So you don't need to even print at all. Just on the phone, we are also using the phone just like the United States, America. So people can call you and give their information on the phone and you help them to cast the vote. As simple as that. Very, very easy. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Thank you so much, sir. As Cyprian, you can see, so it has been made much easier so for you to even help more people. So we have 3 hands up, and these 3 hands are going to be the last hands we're going to have for tonight. Oz Ifari, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
My pleasure speaking to my PM. Good evening, sir.
Go ahead.
All protocols and things. Actually, the last speaker went straight to my submission, which is about the voting. Currently, I traveled to the village and I saw a lot of helplessness in this thing. But with what the PM have just brought out, I think I want to appeal. Let this second phase be made readily available, especially in our local areas. That is where the main challenges are. I was even surprised that my immediate community, I went there, a lot of people, like, So I'm just making an appeal. Please, let this spread as much as possible so that we can capture as many that are really ready for this.
We can't hear
Thank you
him.
very much.
Can anyone hear him?
Yes, I heard him. He's saying that we should make it spread so that we can capture as many people as possible. That we should make it spread.
All right, so I think we're going to end here. That's exactly what we're doing. All right, thank you everyone for listening, and put your ear on the ground as we wait keenly to know the magic they are going to play. At least you've known that today he can't travel to represent the foolish people in Nigeria as a president. He's very sick, has been poisoned by coup plotters, and they're not going to stop because they want to make sure they eliminate him at all costs. So everybody should keep your finger crossed. But remember, we break the news first before anybody. That is to show you that we are also in their bedroom. I am going to leave it here and then see you again in the next space. God bless all of you for listening. Remember to continue to vote and encourage others to vote as well. From here, from me, is good evening.
Thank you, sir. Good night, everyone.